She left before I got up. Did she say anything about throwing paint over Jackie's new car?
No, I didn't want to mention it in work.
I'd have loved to have seen little Miss Perfect's face when she did it. Fancy Max paying out on a car for each of the men. Sounds like a guilty conscience to me.
Or maybe he just wanted to do something special for his wife.
I know how Max Farnham works. We had a thing going for a while, you know.
Really?
Could have got serious, but, well, the timing wasn't quite right. Otherwise, who knows what might have happened.
You've done all right for yourself, though, haven't you? Rich husband and houses all over the place.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't swap my Richard for anything. I think every girl should get themselves an older man. They're more attentive and caring. Yeah, they can be a bit boring, but other things can easily make up for that.
So when do you expect you're going to go back to this perfect hubby of yours, then?
You were the one who asked me to come here in the first place. I'll be staying as long as Katie needs me.
Yeah, all right, then. OK, thanks a lot for your help. Bye. That was the garage. It's going to cost nearly £900 to get the car sorted out.
Just to get some paint off?
Oh, yeah, they've got to respray parts of it.
Oh, won't the insurance pay?
Well, yeah, but there goes my no-claims bonus. And all my clothes are ruined. And I've only wore them trainees twice. They cost me a bomb.
Very much.
Well, I got them on my honeymoon. Couldn't resist them.
At least the insurance are going to pay for your car. I'm sure you can afford to replace your clothes and stuff.
Yeah, I suppose. I just don't know why she had to do it. I mean, did it make her feel better or something?
I doubt it. Bet she feels really stupid today. I've never seen her act like this before.
I know. It's scary.
Maybe she'll calm down after this.
No chance. She wants revenge. She thinks that my dad's got away with what's happened, but she hasn't seen him in prison. He looks terrible.
We didn't make things any easier for him, did we? Having the debt collectors turn up like that.
Yeah, well, it's done now. Anyway, have you and Mike figured out how you're going to repay it all yet?
I don't know. We just seem to sink deeper and deeper into debt. I mean, it's not as if we've splashed down expensive holidays or anything, is it?
It's obviously all Michael's fault. He's never been any use with money.
You can't just blame him.
Then how have you ended up in so much debt?
Well, it started off with that dodgy car we bought. Then we lost loads on that video gear. It would have been okay if it weren't for his accident.
He's always been the same. No one's that unlucky. I don't care what you say. I still reckon it's down to our Mike.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, we're both to blame.
I'm sorry. What are you going to do then?
Mike reckons we'll have to pay the loan company about £25 a week.
Think you'll be able to manage that?
Just about. I'm going to try and do a few extra hours in the bar, but it's going to take forever to pay it all off.
Well, if you can keep up with the payments, at least you'll keep the loan company off your backs.
You're not painting the kitchen that colour, are you? It'd look like an army barracks.
No, don't worry. Ray said if I mixed it with the magnolia, it'd look all right. Anyway, it's not costing us anything. It was just in the back of Ray's art shed.
But it's green.
Don't worry, look, boss. What are you doing home from work?
Dad was off, so Linda said I could have a longer lunch. Look what I've got.
Hey, your beauty course vouchers.
This course is the first step to me becoming manager of my own business. So, I'm not going to let anything get in my way.
Was Becky okay about selling them back to you?
She insisted on an extra 50 quid, like.
She's supposed to be your mate.
I know, but it was my own stupid fault, really, wasn't it, for selling it?
Yeah, well, when we're loaded, just remember who gave you the money to get them back.
One day, we'll have a big fancy house and we'll fill it with all the best stuff.
Yeah, but until then, we're going to have to put up with the cork hills and Ray's old paint.
As much as I loved fresh fruit breakfast on the veranda in the Seychelles, you can't beat a nice sausage butty smothered in brown sauce.
Really?
It is nice to come home now and again, but couldn't see me settled back here. I'm surprised Max has stuck it out. You'd have thought he'd have moved somewhere nicer, wouldn't you?
Well, he's obviously happy here, especially now him and Jackie are together.
Yeah, I suppose, but they'd have had to have done something with that place of his. Extended it or something. I mean, those houses are so boxy. I know I'd rather live in a decent-sized house, even if they have got 2 flash cars up the driveway.
Are you even bothered about what Katie did yesterday to that car? Or what made her do it?
Of course I am. But our Casey's always been highly strung. She used to throw some right tantrums when we were little.
This isn't some fallout over a Barbie doll. Damaging someone else's property is serious stuff. I'm really worried about her.
And so am I, but she'll be okay. Now she's got it out of her system, she'll just settle down and get back to being herself.
You really have no idea how bad things are, have you? She won't rest until she's satisfied that Ron Dixon and his whole family have paid for Clint's death.
She's just upset that old Dicko didn't get longer in jail. She'll get over it.
So what about the civil action she's starting up against him? Do you know how much money and time that's going to take up?
It's just talk. It won't happen.
It will, and it'll make things a lot worse. She's completely obsessed with the Dixon family. And now that she thinks that Anthea's left Ron, she actually thinks she's getting somewhere with it. Unless somebody helps your Katie, she's going to ruin her life.
Come off it. Things aren't that bad.
Oh, yes, they are. Only you're so wrapped up in yourself you haven't noticed. You're not here for Katie. You're here to nose around and let us all know how well you're getting on.
I'm here for my sister.
Look, I asked you to come here, so why don't you just go back to where you came from? Nobody will mind.
Oh, Casey needs me.
Then either do something to help her or go back to your husband and your breakfast on the veranda, because you're not helping anyone round here lazing around and stuffing your face.
Colour do you call that? Mouldy green?
Hey, it didn't cost anything.
What a surprise. Yeah, I'll clock this lot.
All right.
This is your chance to pay me back for sorting out your cash flow problems. A load of sparkling wine was going cheap, so I copped for it. Got a mate of mine to print up some fancy labels. Old one off, new one on, and 30 bob fizzy plonk becomes special New Year's Eve bubbly. A bargain at 20 snots.
Good one.
People are going to know that they're getting nipped off as soon as they taste it.
Yeah, but by the time the happy rebels get round to tasting this lot, they'll be too bladdered to notice. Right, you get started on this once you get the rest of the boxes in from the van.
Well, aren't you going to give me a hand?
I've done my bit. Look, any chance for a cup of tea and a butty? I am starving.
Thanks a lot, Beryl. I wish I'd brought a change of clobber with me to work.
Oh, you look fine.
Yeah, but I'm here as Aunt's dad, not the school caretaker.
Stop worrying. Let's just concentrate on what we're going to say to the head. Do you know, they'd stick glued to those films all day if I left them.
I better get going or I'll be late for work.
I think I'll make our dinner before I go to the supermarket. Do you know what? If I'm hungry before I go shopping, I always end up spending a fortune on things we don't need. You know what it's like? You see all those lovely snacks on the deli counter and you just can't resist them.
Shopping's a nightmare with Beth at the moment. She just wants to grab everything she sees. I wish supermarkets won't put sweets where kids could reach them.
I always end up giving in to her too. I don't mind treating them though, especially if it keeps them quiet.
Yeah. Jack, you know if I wanted to do a few extra hours at the bar next week, is there any chance that you could look after Beth for me?
I can't see how I might be unhappy about that though.
Yeah, well, we ain't got much choice. We need all the money we can get. It'll only be for a couple of hours here and there.
Right, I'd love to help out, but I don't know if I could cope. I'm just about managing with these two as it is.
I thought you were managing fine.
I wish. I'm permanently knackered and ratty. Sometimes I feel like I can't cope with it all.
I had no idea. Why didn't you say something?
I wanted everyone to think I was doing okay. Never thought it'd be this hard though.
Have you said anything to Max?
No, I don't want him to know. But sometimes I feel like just palming them off onto the nursery to get some peace and quiet.
Why don't you then? You can afford it.
Because I don't want to give up just because I find it hard. I want to bring them up myself.
So does that mean it's a no?
I'll see what I can do. Let me know how long you want me to have her for, and I promise you, I'll think about it.
Thanks, Jack. See ya.
You were right. Somebody's got to do something about Katie.
I'm glad you finally realised that.
There's only one way she's going to shake off this obsession with the Dixons and get back on with her own life.
And how's that?
By sorting things out with Jackie.
There's no chance. Too much has gone on.
Yeah, but they've been through loads together. If I can get Jackie to heal the rift, well, I might be able to persuade Katie to at least sit down and talk to her.
You're wasting your time, Sammy.
Yeah, well, I've got nothing to lose. I'm going to go round Jackie and Max's now.
So you can have a good nose around their house too.
I don't care what you think, Nisha. I'm doing this for our Katie.
Really? Well, good luck. You're going to need it.
Sorry to have kept you waiting, but I've had quite a lot of angry parents to deal with after last night's events. Your Anthony's got a lot to answer for.
It wasn't his fault.
Well, I can't remember seeing any other pupil ruining the play or wrecking the scenery single-handedly.
It's that Imelda and Paige you should be blaming.
Well, they've denied having anything to do with it. Perhaps Anthony is using them as an excuse.
You know their reputation. They've already been kicked out of one school.
Well, I admit they're not our best-behaved pupils, but perhaps in this case they're telling the truth.
You what?
Well, they did volunteer to help out on the play.
Yeah, just so they could get near our Anthony. And what happened to the anti-bullying policy? So to stop them going near him.
It wouldn't be fair to ban them from taking part. And besides, I can't just assume that the two girls are guilty.
I don't believe this. Our son's being bullied and you're making him out to be the villain.
I'm not saying that at all, but I do have to keep an open mind on what's going on. And if that means questioning your son's version of events, then that's what I'll have to do.
Imagine having a bathroom suite like that. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
You don't want to go buying those magazines of those big posh houses, and it'll only depress you.
Why? You don't need a big posh house just to have nice things, innit?
No, but you do need money.
It wouldn't cost that much to do this place up a little bit.
Yeah, but we've got other priorities. I mean, the only reason we're here is because it's cheap. We can't go around wasting our money on doing other people's houses up.
He's right, love.
So are Imelda and Paige just going to get away with this?
Even if they did sabotage Anthony's role in the play, all I've got is Anthony's word.
Isn't that enough?
No, it isn't. And I really don't want the situation to get out of hand any more than it already has.
They made our Anthony's life a misery.
They even forced him to steal.
Maybe the difficulties Anthony's been experiencing at home over the past few months have been a contributory factor in all this. Things can't have been easy at home with Adele and her problems.
Our Adele's problems have got nothing to do with this. The only thing that's upsetting our son is those two barefaced liars.
But we haven't got any evidence. Look, the only thing I can do, I'm afraid, is to go and have a talk with Imelda and Paige and see what I can get out of them. Are you prepared to sit here and wait while I talk to them?
We'll sit here all day if we have to, as long as this gets sorted out once and for all.
I'm sorry, but unless they confess, there's no way to prove they've been bullying anybody.
But they're hardly likely to own up, are they?
Probably not. And what makes matters worse is that the only thing actually linking them to Anthony is the fact that you admitted assaulting Imelda.
Look, if you've come to give me car another coat of paint for your mad sister, it's hard luck, it's in the garage.
No, I haven't come here to cause trouble. I just want to talk about our Katie. I'm really worried about her.
Well, so you should be. She's off a key.
She needs help.
Well, there's nothing much I can do for her. She's made that perfectly clear already.
Yeah, but you've been closer to her than anyone. And if anybody can help us sort things out, you can.
Don't you think I've already tried? Sammy, she doesn't want to know. I reckon she spends so much time with the moth that she's turned into one.
Look, I know loads of things have gone on that I don't even know about. But I'm just trying to help her before it's too late. Look, I'm sorry for bothering you. I shouldn't have come.
Wait. Come in if you want.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'd love to get the old Katie back, despite what she thinks of me.
Well, I better get off to work.
I'll tell you what, I'll have another go paint the walls. I'll go around, see if Ray's got any different colours.
Whatever. See you later.
Hey, don't worry, love. You'll have your dream home one day.
This is taking me ages.
Yeah, but wasn't it worth it, though, when you gave your bird the money?
Yeah, I suppose so. I just want to earn some decent money, though. Have you got anything lined up?
Might have.
Oh, what is it?
Yeah, it's too early to give out details.
Oh, can you get me a piece of it?
What, so you can pay to do up Jimmy Cockle's house for him?
I have to do something. Emily hated here. Just wanted to be happy.
Is that what it'd take? New bathroom and kitchen?
Yeah, no.
Well, you don't need money for that, you need initiative.
What do you mean?
Well, maybe there's a way of doing this place up without it costing you a penny.
How?
Finish that off, and I'll take you somewhere where I can get you a bathroom and a kitchen for nothing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm serious. Your Emily is going to be so made up with you.
Quickly. Sending Louise to boarding school is a sacrifice I'm prepared to make. I mean, her education's so important to me. I only wish I'd have got the opportunity she's getting.
But it wasn't that bad.
Well, maybe for you it wasn't.
Sorry, I forgot. Your drink problem starts at school, didn't it?
It's a wonder that place didn't force more pupils to hit the bottle.
It wasn't that bad. They could have had its own maternity ward, the amount of girls that got pregnant.
And I don't know why. All the lads at our school were meths. Wouldn't minded some of the teachers, though.
Get lost. Do you remember Tracy Corhill and that PE teacher?
Oh, I thought he was quite good looking.
He was old enough to be a dad.
Yeah, well, I've always liked older men. And I'm not the only one either.
Max doesn't really feel that much older than me. I've never really given it a thought since we first got together.
I was dead surprised when I heard, though.
Yeah, so would a lot of people. Few of them weren't exactly overjoyed about it either. But I think most people have come to terms with it now.
Yeah, well, people should mind their own business. I know for a fact that when I first married Richard, some of his friends thought I was only with him for his money.
Well, that wasn't the problem for us. I've got plenty of money of my own. That health club's a little gold mine.
Yeah, doing really well for yourself, aren't you? Your own business, a nice house, Max, the kids.
Yeah, couldn't be happier, really.
Doesn't it bother you, though? You know, living in Susanna's house, you know, is she?
No, not at all. This is our home. We were going to move, but we didn't want to unsettle the kids.
It's funny seeing Max married with a younger wife. It just makes me wonder what might have happened if I'd have stayed around a bit longer the last time I was home.
How do you mean?
Well, me and Max did have a thing going for a while.
Oh, yeah, I remember that night.
It was a bit longer than that, actually.
The next morning as well.
Look, I know it didn't last long, but, well, I really felt like I got to know him.
Really?
Must be hard for you knowing his track record.
Max has changed.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. But it's not that easy for some men, especially when there's women around who see a wedding ring as a big turn-on. You know, good sex with no strings.
Well, I'm really lucky, because I know I can trust my husband.
Some fellas just can't say no, though, can they? I'm sure Max isn't one of them, though. Well, not anymore, anyway.
Look, Sammy, I thought you'd come here to talk about Casey, not my marriage.
I have.
Well, does she know that you're here?
No, she'd probably go mad.
Well, we all saw what she was capable of yesterday.
I still don't think it's too late for you to help make her see sense.
And I don't think you realise how bad things have got between us.
Yeah, but you can't just throw away years of friendship overnight.
I have tried to reach out to her, believe me, but she's turned her back on me every time. It's been horrible watching her tear herself apart over Clint and seeing the hatred build up for me and my dad, but she won't let me help her. I really miss her. She was more than my best mate. She was my soulmate, my other half. But I reckon that Casey's gone forever. Won't be a minute.
Yeah, I can't stop. I've just nipped out on my break.
Well, don't you fancy a quick coffee?
No, I better not. Hiya.
Hiya, Rachel.
I just wondered whether you'd thought any more about looking after Beth for us.
Well, I suppose a couple of hours would be okay.
Oh, I'm really grateful, honest.
Can't see how Mike being too happy about it, though.
Yeah, well, I'll just have to put up with it. Thanks, Jack. I really appreciate it.
All right.
See ya.
Ciao.
So, what do the little madams have to say for themselves?
They denied everything.
Of course.
So that's it. You believe them?
I don't actually, Mrs. Murray. But like I told you earlier, I have to be seen to be acting fairly on behalf of all of my pupils.
But you know they're lying.
I can't prove their involvement, but I am pretty sure they were behind what happened last night, yes.
So what are you going to do about it?
Without proof, there isn't much I can do apart from continue to monitor the situation. You've worked here long enough to know the position I'm in, Marty. Knowing what kids are up to is one thing, proving it is another.
So you're not even going to punish them?
My hands are tied.
What more do they have to put our Anthony through before you'll do something? Come on, Marty, we've obviously wasted our time coming here. If we want our son protected, we're going to have to do it ourselves.
But you can't blame Katie for being angry, though. I mean, she told me Clint was only there to stop his brother from attacking your dad.
If Clint's death is anyone's fault, it's his own brother Robbie, he's not my dad's. That evil thing's to blame for everything that's happened. I should know. I nearly let him ruin my life. He thought he could knock me around. But as soon as he raised his fist to me, I realised what he was really like. I was lucky. I found out in time. It's just a shame poor Clint didn't.
Isn't there anything you can do?
Casey's got to realise if she has to take her anger out on anyone, it should be Robbie Moffat. Until then, I can't see anything changing between us. And that breaks my heart. Because I know she's going to ruin her life and there's nothing I can do about it.
But you're her best mate.
But you're her sister.
You've been more of a sister to her than I have. Me and our Katie, we've never been close. We just happen to come from the same family, that's all. But you two chose each other, and that's why you're her only chance.
But isn't this Jackie Dixon's old flat?
This is Jackie Dixon's old, empty flat.
Ah.
You should go in if you give it a good kick.
Okay. Yes. Oh. Is right, Christy?
The way I see it, Katie needs to blame me dad. It's the only way she knows how to cope with Clint's death.
But she's got to move on sometime. I mean, Nisha told me she almost tried to kill herself after it happened.
What?
Didn't you know?
No. But it doesn't surprise me.
Well, at least she's not that bad now.
I reckon she is. And I can't see things getting much better. I saw hatred in her eyes yesterday. And it wasn't just for me or me dad. It was for herself and what's happened to her.
I know she feels like she'll never get over losing Clint, but she will.
He was the love of her life. All she remembers is how happy they were. How happy they were always gonna be. He'll always be perfect to her. And that's why I don't think she'll ever get over him or what's happened to her.
So, what do you reckon?
Yeah, it's boss. But how are we going to get it out?
We're not, you are. Got some tools you can use in the back of the van.
Nah, this needs a plumber.
Look, all you've got to do is rip it out. You unscrew everything and rag it off the wall. It's a doddle.
No, I'll flood the place.
Look, do you want it or not?
Of course I do. All right, I'll sort it out. But I need your van to get it back to Jimmy's.
All right, I'll drive around the back and wait for you there. But you've only got 2 hours, right? I want you out the way before the neighbours start arriving home from work.
Better get a move on then, eh?
Thanks, Jackie. I really didn't realise how serious things were. I mean, our Casey's always been so strong. When my dad died, I mean, we all just felt a bit. She was the only one who coped. She's obviously not going to cope with this, though, unless I can get her to face up to things before it's too late.
Well, I hope you can. Otherwise, who knows what'll happen to her. See you later.
Bye.
What's the matter now?
I've gone and done something really stupid.
Gotta get off. Where are you off to? The bingo?
Bingo. I went to see Jackie yesterday.
You what?
Well, I'll tell you later.
Sammy?
Anybody's involved?
Strictly on account.
We'll get there yet, kid.
Do you know what? Everyone thinks that they can walk all over me. Like him? Like you.
Catch 2 episodes of Brookside on Wednesday from 8. Coming up on 4, wedding jitters get the best of Chandler. Bing bails out on his big day in Friends next.